Hey, Graham Cochran here, founder of Recording Revolution, and I'm so pumped that you have joined this course with Grammy-winning producer Jacquire King. You made a really smart investment. This is something that we have been so excited to bring to you because we know how powerful it's going to be for you. Now, straight up, this course is massive. I mean, we're talking 30 plus hours of content inside, and it can be overwhelming at first. So what I want to do in this video is give you some quick advice on how to get the fullest potential out of this course, depending on where you are in your music making journey. Now, if you're a beginner, I actually don't recommend you watch this course at first. Now, that sounds crazy. In fact, what I want you to do is watch a bonus course that we've given to you called Getting Started Series. I've got a link to it here below this video. This series will show you step by step how to set up your home studio, how to get familiar with basics of your DAW, your software, EQ, compression, microphones, all of that stuff that'll really get you up to speed. Because otherwise, if you jump into the course with Jacquire, he's going to be talking about different microphone techniques, different technical things with very advanced plugins, different frequencies, and you might not even understand what he's talking about. And I don't want you to feel overwhelmed or frustrated. It's okay. This is a lot in this course. But to make it easier for you, watch the Getting Started series first. You'll get all kinds of either a refresher if you're a little more advanced, but it's been a while, or for the first time, a crash course on how to view recording and mixing and producing music in a home studio. So you have the big sort of macro overview of how it all works and the fundamentals, so that when you do jump into this course with Jacquire, it's gonna make a lot more sense. Even if he uses different plugins or it's a little more advanced, you're gonna basically know what he's talking about. And by going through this Getting Started video series, you're basically gonna get another perspective on producing music. So you're gonna see how you can do it in the home studio with a very simple setup. And then you're gonna be able to see how you can do it in a more advanced setup in a studio like Jacquire's, and you get those two perspectives, but you'll see how there's a lot of overlap too, and that's going to be pretty helpful as you move through this course. Now, if you're more advanced, I would say just jump into whatever part of the course seems most relevant to you right now. If you're really thinking about how can you mix better, you can jump straight to the mixing walkthroughs and see Jacquire's plugin chain, see his process for taking raw tracks and turning them into polished mixes. You can see exactly his plugin settings and why he's doing what he's doing. That's going to be so eye-opening for you. At the same time, I wouldn't skip over all of the sort of to camera videos where Jacquire is literally talking to you to camera. These videos are so critical as he's taking time to break down the why behind everything he does, not just here's the plugin I use. You get into his head and you understand the way a master thinks about this craft. So valuable. And no matter where you jump, if you're more advanced, I want you to watch the whole thing at some point because everything is in here for a reason. We took a lot of material and whittled it down. It's still a lot of material, but what was left was the most critical stuff that we want you to have. So take advantage of all of it, but feel free to jump around to what's most relevant to you right now. Overall, here's how I want you to approach a course like this. Don't expect this to transform your recordings and mixes overnight. I mean, it's taken years and years for Jacquire to develop as a producer, an engineer, and a mixer, and it's going to take you time as well. On the flip side, though, this course is your shortcut. It is going to help you skip a ton of frustration and confusion and fumbling around in the dark and get you straight to the best methods, the best approaches, and the best techniques to getting great sounding music in your studio. And because it's so valuable, don't just go through this course once and be done with it. You have lifetime access to this material. You've purchased it, it is yours forever. So it's designed to be something that you ingest once, maybe over weeks, months, however long it takes you to get through it, but then you come back to it. It's like a well of knowledge and wisdom that Jacquire has poured for you, and you can come back and drink from the well of Jacquire goodness over and over and over again as you progress in your craft. Because here's the thing, we're always growing, we're always changing. So 12 months from now, you're going to be facing different challenges in your studio. You're going to have different desires. You're going to be at a different level and stage. And when you come back to the course, you're going to gain deeper insights, new insights, a fresh perspective, something you didn't notice the first time because you're somewhere else in your journey. So take advantage of coming back to this course over and over again. And if you're going to be watching this course over the next few days, be sure that you take notes, write things down, little golden nuggets, little aha moments for you, write them down, and then apply them. Even if it's one technique or one concept or one idea, apply them quickly in your next song, on your next project, so you can get that quick win and make that correlation between what Jacquire taught you and the results that you saw. The more you can write down, the more you can apply, even if you don't apply it all, even if it's just little things, it'll lock into your brain. You're going to get results faster. And this last thing might go in the opposite direction of what I just told you, but don't forget to take breaks. I know you're excited. I know you want to jump into this course. And if you're like me, you just want to binge watch everything. But you're not going to learn everything well if you just drink from a fire hose. So if I were you, I would pace it out little by little, chip away at this course. And again, apply one little concept, one little nugget, take frequent breaks, come back to it with fresh ears and fresh eyes and a fresh brain on another day, and take it over a period of time. Again, there's no rush to get through this course. It doesn't go away. It's not a time limited, time sensitive thing. You have lifetime access to this material, and I want you to ingest it as best as possible so it sticks with you and you truly learn as much as you can from one of the best in the industry. Again, I'm so pumped to have you in the course. I know you're going to love it. I know you're going to benefit from it. And I honestly can't wait to hear how it helps you make better music in your studio.